Okay, it's playoff time, and I am excited. I think the road in the West is going to be a little more difficult than the one in the East, but I'm excited to watch both sides. In the East, early on, I liked the Milwaukee Bucks. I know they started out not so good. They were losing early. Then they righted the ship. They won some games. They won the in-season tournament. Things were looking good. They suffered some injuries. And that's what the problem is right now. Dame is out with a blood clot. And I don't know if if he returns, what percentage will he be at? I do like them in the first round against the Pacers, though. I think Giannis could beat the Pacers by himself. He just needs someone to take the ball out. Maybe. But beyond the first round, I don't know about the Bucks anymore. Let's see when Dame gets back how he's playing. For me in the East, it's going to come down to the Cavs and the Celtics. The two best teams. When I watch the Celtics, especially with Porzingis in the lineup, they look tough to beat, man. I wonder, how are you going to beat the Celtics? But when I watch the Cavs, that's a good, tough, gritty team right there. I like the Cavs a lot. I know experience is very important, and the Celtics are a proven championship team with their experience. I understand the importance of that, but how do you get experience until you get there? You got to break through. Jason Tatum didn't have finals experience until he got there. So the guys on the Cavs, they'll get experience when they get there. I think the Cavs have enough to beat the Celtics this year. Woo! Tough to say that. Because like I said, with Porzingis in the lineup, but that's just the thing though. Will Porzingis be in the lineup, for the entire playoff run? And I don't know. Now in the West, we're stacked in the West. 8 teams in the playoffs and all of them are pretty good. I saw today that the Warriors are betting favorites to beat the Rockets in this series. The Rockets the number 2 seed. Man, they had a great regular season. The Rockets have players on their bench that the Warriors would love to have. I know the Warriors got Steph Curry. We got Jimmy Butler. We got Draymond. Good starting lineup. Their stars are probably better than the Rockets stars, but as a team, I think the Rockets are better than the Warriors. Also, I'm rooting for Udoka, the coach of the Rockets, to win and beat Steve Kerr. I was listening to a lot of sports talk today on TV and radio, and a lot of the talk was that the Warriors have a clear advantage in the coaching matchup. That's the thing when you get accomplishments. People value that so much. Steve Kerr has accomplishments. He's a championship coach, and people can always fall back and say that. Well, he's a champion. Okay, but Udoka is a magnificent coach. So I would like to see him get this victory, and let's see how much credit he gets for outcoaching Steve Kerr, which that's kind of what I think is going to happen. We'll see though. For me, I like the Lakers in the West. Yes, I'm a big LeBron fan, but since the Lakers got Luka, that's all I've been picturing is Lakers hoisting that trophy in June, man. The only place the Lakers are lacking is in the interior. They could use another big man or two, but with Luka and LeBron together, I don't see how you're gonna stop the Lakers. And in clutch time, they got 2 superstar options to go to. The Lakers are stacked, man. Austin Reeves is playing. Well, I won't say they're stacked. I take that back. But they're solid. Austin Reeves is playing well. I like what I see with the Lakers. Also, I've been thinking about this. And there's often, not always, but often a story in the NBA with how you win the MVP, how you win championship. There's often a story behind, found in your journey. And I can see the story in this journey for the Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers, for the King coming home and playing against the Cavs in the finals. Man, now that would be a storybook ending. Either way, win or lose, that would be a storybook ending. And I can just picture it now, seeing Bronny getting some shots up in Cleveland and getting cheered in Cleveland. I remember the game that the Lakers played in Cleveland early in the regular season, and Bronny was getting cheered when he entered the game, and that's where he made his first point, actually, as I'm remembering right now. His first basket was in Cleveland. So stuff like that, I can see it shaping out that way. You know, I would love to see LeBron versus the Cavaliers in the finals. I think that's what we're gonna get. And when we do, Lakers in 6.